At 58 years old, I decided to start a YouTube channel. What was I thinking? As I get older, it's always been important to me to have some form of continuous learning, be it a new hobby, uh, new interest. I don't want to be one of those dads that's 10 years from now looking for something to do. It's just not for me. So I've made it really important um, to just make sure that I'm constantly working on new things and bettering the skill set that I already have. Now, I've always been a fan of YouTube. I've watched it for many years. I follow many channels, and it's always been something that, I guess the idea was that I'd love to do this, but I'm not sure what I would do it about. What would the topic be? And that's when I came across the idea that I would start creating content for older adults that are looking for answers to some of life's simple questions. And with that, I believe that I found the platform that I like to speak on and that I do have some experience with. As I said, I'm 58 years old, and there's a lot of life behind me. But continuous learning always makes it so there's something ahead of me too. So that's why I did it. I felt that at this point in my life, I have something that I can share with others. And I believe that this is the best platform to do it on. So where am I at so far? I'm 6 weeks into this. This is my 6th video, and it hasn't been easy. It's for the YouTubers that are out there, the ones that really, really do it. Um, it's not easy, and the advice that you give us the newbies is fantastic because it helps us. It helps us make better videos. It helps us. It encourages us to keep going and just to strive to make the best videos that we can. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. And if you could just make your video 1% better than the last one, then you're doing good. And that's an easy goal to hit. Make something better. Make your audio better. Make your lighting better. Change your shot. Those are all good things. Practice being on camera. Uh, when I go back to the first or second video I did, it is cringeworthy. It's not good, and I still believe that there's a lot to go forward with. But today, I'm making the best video that I can, and I'm happy with that. So the results so far, there are none. They're just there's the results so far. There are none. Any measurable results. At 6 weeks in, I have very few views. I have 0 subscribers, and but I do have impressions, and those are starting to grow, and that gives me it gives me encouragement to go on because I know at least some point the algorithm that YouTube has is finding an audience for what I do. Am I discouraged? Absolutely not. Every one of these is difficult to do, and I feel that the more I do it, the better I'm getting, and that's encouragement enough right now. Because if this was easy to do, everybody would do it, and everybody would be successful. And this is a hobby for me. This is something that's fun. to do. This is a challenge. This is something I can do in my free time. This is something that helps better my skill set. As far as technology wise is concerned, learning to work. I literally just filmed this on my iPhone, and learning how to be consistent with that and to create good quality videos uh, is something that takes a little bit of focus. The editing part, you guys that have editors, you guys that are editors, um, my hat's off to you because that's the toughest part for me in all of this is the editing, especially when you're editing yourself, um, because you only know what you know. And how do I know what I'm making is going to be entertaining for somebody else? I don't know that. So it's a shot in the dark. It's a guess. It's you know what? I'm going to do it to the point where um, where I think it looks good. And maybe there's not a lot of editing that goes into that because for me, I feel the more editing that I'm doing, the less authentic I am. I like the mistakes. The mistakes um, show where the growth is and where the opportunities are, and to where I could take this experience and level it up just a little bit each time. So the results are not discouraging, and because I know they're getting better. I know each one of these videos is an improvement over the last. Also, when you're the whole everything that goes into this is the filming of it, the editing of it, the creating the thumbnail, and all the other components that go into the YouTube creative studio side of it. That all has to be in line, and there's YouTubers out there that are giving you the direction on what to do, and I do every one of those things. I literally will go and watch and rewatch and go back to the videos that I've made and fine tune them. But also looking to the future too. I'm not going to sit there and pick everyone apart. That's just not it. That's where I was at that time, and those are the videos that I made, and I was happy with those. So a little bit of fine tuning is fine, but we're not reinventing the wheel with those by any means. It's looking forward, moving forward, and making the next video better than the last. What are my thoughts? My thoughts so far are this. I'm going to keep going. This is great. This is fun. This is a great hobby, especially for you folks out there that are older and looking for something to do. You have something to say. You have a hobby. You have a skill. You have a craft that you love to do. Um, you have an interest, and uh, people out there want to hear about that. I'm one of those guys. It doesn't matter if you have something interesting. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to listen to it, and I'm going to subscribe because it's you. It's you being the authentic person you are, being genuine, and really just putting yourself out there and being vulnerable, because that's all this is you're being vulnerable to an audience that you don't know who's out there. You don't know to an audience that doesn't exist, but you have to speak to those people and try and connect in a way that is genuine. And that's all I'm trying to do here. So the takeaways from this video: continuous learning, continue to better your skills, continue to keep doing what you do. Um, if you have a hobby, do it better. If you have an interest, do it better. If or try and find a new one. There's many things out there that people our age can do that you know keeps us sharp and keeps us relevant, because that's important. Because those around us, they do see that. Our kids see that, and they may chuckle and they may laugh uh, and go, Dad, what are you doing that for? And I go, you know what? Because it's hard to do. So thanks again for watching. My name is James, and again, I make content for older adults that are looking for answers to some of life's daily questions. If you found this content interesting, entertaining, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.